It's coming.
Okay, so I'm just, you know what? I'm just going to talk to the people who can hear me. I hope you can all hear me. I'm here with my ministers, Minister Coteau, Minister Nakfi, Minister Mayer, and I am here because I think this is such... Sorry. It's okay. This is such an important issue.
Yes.
Oh, it is such an important issue. And in my heart, I believe that we all need to work together to make sure we get this right. I want you, the reason I'm out here is I want you to understand that. And so I am absolutely willing for us to have meetings. My ministers want to meet with you.
Why did it take you 2 weeks to respond to us?
You know what?
2 weeks we've been outside in the cold, in the hail, in the rain.
Being brutalized by police.
Being brutalized by police, being poisoned by them, and there's children and elders in this space. Please tell us why it's been 2 weeks.
So let me just say that I can't speak to the timeline. I apologize if we haven't responded as quickly as you would have liked. But here I am saying that we are willing to meet with you. We're going to need to have your help. We are undertaking a review of the SIU. We are reviewing all the police oversight bodies. We need your help in doing that. You are on the front line. You understand these issues. We need your help in those reviews. We're going to need to have some private meetings ahead of time, but we are willing to have public meetings. So I really wanted to come and say that to you.
Thank you.
All of these ministers all have a role to play in getting this right. So I'm asking you to engage with them. I know that Minister Coteau has had a conversation with at least one person already to say, let's have a meeting, let's figure out how we can move forward, and then let's have the public meetings. So that's what I wanted you to know, okay?
Okay, and what we would like for you to know is, as you were mentioned, the fact and the idea that we had to escalate to this extent, that we had to march here in order to get your attention, that a vigil was set up, that we have been out in the cold and brutalized by these police officers. And so really, what you're speaking to is the fact that we've demanded accountability, and part of that is keeping it in the public sphere, because the way that things have happened historically have not benefited us. Any one of these police officers who are here protecting you are not invested in protecting my life.
So, okay, you know what? You know what? Let's not cast aspersions on individuals. The reality is that it's taken a while to get this. I didn't have a formal request from you to meet. So I'm not making
the reality is they came into the space and brutalized us.
Okay.
They beat us and punched us and threw people close to the fire. This is what happened. This is a fact. We have documentation of it.
So listen.
This is what happened.
Listen to me. It is unacceptable for anyone to be bullied or brutalized. I understand that. I did not. Well,
that was brutalization. They were beating us.
Either one is
Some
not
of us
okay.
are burnt from the
But
chemicals they threw on us.
I am not going to comment on specific instances. I don't have the information. What I know is that up until this point, I haven't had a formal request from you. I want to meet with you, and I want to get this right. The reason we're setting up an anti-racism directorate is that I believe that we still have systemic racism in our society.
Anti-black racism.
And
anti-black racism.
Anti-black and beyond. Absolutely. So we need to address it.
That's why we're here, because a motion was passed, but the word anti-black was removed from it. Now, if you're looking at incarceration rates, if you're looking at carding rates before we put a stop to it, right, along with pressure inside, if not for the pressure that we've applied, these things wouldn't have happened. So our issue is not whether or not you will latently have a response, but really how long this will take. We'd like a timeline. More than that, around the overhaul of the SIU,
We want an overhaul of the SIU.
we want the inclusion of anti-black racism. Your refusal to actually name that is alarming to us because of the rates of police brutality, because of mass incarceration, and because it is black and indigenous people who are dying in this country and in the city.
If you look at my comments, when we set up the anti-racism directorate, I specifically talked about anti-black racism. I specifically identified that as one of the issues that has not gone away and needs to be dealt with.
And so
I'm not
mayor in this?
arguing that. You know what? You're going to have to talk to the mayor. You're going to have to talk to the mayor.
Okay.
I am the premier. We have responsibility for certain parts of this. We are going to work with you. And so, as I say, I'm asking you that you engage with all of our ministers.
Work with us on our demands. We want the names of the officers that
So
killed Andrew.
I'm not going to.
We don't know if any one of these officers who are surrounding us right now
Killed him.
actually killed him.
Okay, I am not going to speak to the specifics of our conversations. You have made some requests. We're going to have a conversation with you about those, and we're going to act within the parameters that are possible. But that's why we have to have the meeting.
But this is our
So
concern.
we can meet
the
as soon as
parameters are inherently
we can
anti-black.
meet as soon as you engage with, and our ministers are here, and you tell us who we can connect with. Okay, we're going to need some contact information so that our ministers can make touch with you. Okay, all right. Okay.
I'm going to her back, okay? When she swings, I'm going to her back.
What timeline are you giving us?
What I'm saying is that as soon as you can,
Are you not going to be meeting with us tomorrow?
Hold up.
it is public. It is public. The media cameras are on me.
Give us a time.
As soon as you can get us contact information, if that's tomorrow, well, we get us the contact information and our ministers will set up the meeting. Okay? You know what? I can't do that.
Answer the demands right now!
I have to do right now that are on my schedule.
There's over 100 people standing out there. and This is not the most
It's
urgent
not
thing.
pressing.
This is extremely pressing, which is why I'm standing here with you, which is why my ministers are standing here with you. If you get us some contact information so that we can set up a meeting, we will do that ASAP. Okay? We'll set up those meetings today, but we need the contact information.
Let the record show that we will be following up with these people, with people who are supporters
Perfect.
of Black Lives Matter Toronto. We will be keeping this 100% transparent.
Yes.
And we will fight for your ability to also be a part of the process.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ready to swing?
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
Because Black Lives, they matter! Black Lives, they matter!